All right, we are going to talk about getting set up for action multiple exposure. And as you can see, we've got pictures that are stacked with lots of a sequence of images all together. And the process for all of these is the same. Step one, what I like to do is get my focus set. And to do that on my camera, as you can see in this image, there's a side on this type of camera. Cameras are different, so you have to look and see how yours does. But there's a switch for autofocus and manual focus. And I'm going to go ahead and get my camera set up where I've got on a tripod, got my tripod back here. And then I'm going to get my subject standing kind of in the main area I want them to get in, and then get that all focused in on them and keep it in manual focus. Next, we're going to switch the drive mode, and the icon looks like this. On this particular camera that I have here, you'll see that it's right here. So it's going to be, again, different on all the cameras. And you're going to press that, and up should come something that looks like this, and you're going to switch to continuous mode. Now, some of your cameras may have two continuous modes. They may have a high and a low. You probably want to start with high because that's going to give you more pictures per second. Okay? Once you got that dialed in, we need to figure out settings. And this is going to depend on how fast something is moving. So if you're doing somebody walking, 1/60th of a second should be a good starting point. If they're running or kicking a ball, that could go up to 250, 500, maybe even 1,000th if it's a baseball swing or something very, very fast. So choose the appropriate level of shutter speed. And that may be just trial and error, just taking some single shots. You don't have to do a whole series, single shots to see how you're freezing your subject or not, and get it just where you can get it to get frozen. Okay. Then let's say we decided it was 250th of a second. And that'll probably work for most of what anybody does in this class. Then you got to go and do your rest of your settings. So we're in manual mode. This has to be done in manual mode. And like I said, I decided 250th of a second, so get that right there on 250. And then, again, you still have to listen to your light meter. Oh, and I'm at 1/1600th of a second. I'm going to see if I can get it to 100. That's always what we want to do. And then make adjustments here. Now I've let as much light in. Now I'll probably come back and give it just a couple clicks. So 400 ISO is way better than 100. And I've got my 250th of a second. Now in that mode that we talked about, with your burst rate of high, then you're just going to press the button and take pictures until your subject is done doing the action that you wanted to capture, maybe a little bit before and a little bit after. And then that's it. You're going to bring those images in, watch the next video on how to edit them into Photoshop.